necessities, simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your...
Well, here we are, Sunday afternoon at the 28th Annual Sacramento Jazz Jubilee. I'm your host, Junie Bry, and behind me is Jim Fitzgerald's Kinda Dixie Jazz Band from Las Vegas, Nevada. They're doing an old Mills Brothers tune called Cab Driver. And the nice thing about the Kinda Dixie Jazz Band, you can go to Vegas and see them 5 days a week, noon to 5:30 in Las Vegas. But in the meantime, they're here, and let's listen to them as they sing Cab Driver.
I hope God sends me a loved one of my own. Cab driver, better take me home. A cab driver, better take me home. Cab driver, better take me home.
Thank you. The great Mills Brothers, you betcha. I tell you, I was so glad to see John is keeping that great music alive, because that's such an important part of American history. The Mills Brothers, God, they were in business for 60 years or so. It's just incredible. Okay, we had a request, and normally we don't do requests. Unless I can't think of something to play, which has been happening a lot. No, a lady came up and she wanted to hear it. This is a wonderful, great jazz tune that has become a classic in the jazz field. It was written by Louis Armstrong's second wife. Yeah, his first wife, she didn't do a damn thing. But anyway, but yeah, his second wife was a marvelous musician, wonderful pianist. And
what was her name, by the way?
Mrs. Armstrong. What the hell do you think of? No, her name was Lillian. Lillian Gish. No, Lillian
Harden.
Lillian Harden. That's what it was. Yeah, Lillian Harden, and she played piano. They met on the old King Oliver band, and she wrote this tune, and Louis recorded it, and it has become such a classic. Here's "Struttin' with Some Barbecue." 1, 2, 1, 2.
Greg Wayne. Jimmy FITZGERALD. Jimmy.
days of just keeping time, of hanging around in sleepy towns forever. Back roads empty for miles. Well, you can't have a dream and cut it to fit, but when I saw you, I knew we'd go together, like a wink and a smile. Leave your old jalopy by the railroad track. We'll get a hip, double dip, tip-toppy, two-seat Pontiac. So you can rev her up, don't go slow. There's only green lights and all right, we go together, like a wink and a smile. Give me a wink and a smile. We go together, like a wink and a smile. Now my heart hears music, such a simple song. Play it again, the words never end. This is where I belong. Just the sound of your voice, the light in your eyes. We're so far away from yesterday, together, like a wink and a smile. We go together, like a wink and a smile.
Jimmy Fitzgerald, a wink and a smile. Yeah, Jimmy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, we enjoy doing the vocals and which one?
No.
Boy, we got some jazz lovers out there, boy. They want to hear the score. If we have time. Oh, shut up. Is that the same guy that requested it the last time? Yeah, same guy. No, we'll get to it. We really will. But we've got something to do right now. And I forgot what the hell it was. Are you ready? Or?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, which one would you like to do?
I can't get started, it's fine.
Yeah, let's do that. No. Let's do, we got to push, and yeah, we got to push it. Okay, all right. We got that figured out. Okay. I'm not going to tell you. Anyway. Well, it's too easy if you tell them what we're going to. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and they go, what? You know. Sometimes it's funny as hell. See what I mean? Now, I tell you, this is a lovely number, and I'm very pleased to introduce our trumpet player, Mr. Greg Wing. Greg is a marvelous trumpet player, as you already know, and we're going to show you just exactly how great he is. In 1937, a young trumpet player recorded a tune that has become a great classic. As a matter of fact, it's kind of the high watermark for all trumpet players to shoot for. And we certainly have heard a lot of trumpet players try to play this. I'm talking about the late, great Bunny Berrigan. And the great classic that he recorded, I Can't Get Started With You. Here's Greg Wing. All right. I get goosebumps every time he does that. That's incredible. Yeah. All right. Now, here is our bass player, Mr. Ty Lemley.
Hello.
Over there on the bass.
Thank you.
On our I'm so used to saying on our latest album, but this is not our latest album. This is our next to our latest album. I don't know. We've done so damn many, I might lose track after a while. But this one is the name of the album is Sold Out, but it's not. And this is a little number that Ty did on that album. It's a great Broadway number. As a matter of fact, I think Ty really should have been a Broadway star. He's got a marvelous voice. Can't you just see him in a Broadway show, you know? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. 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 He'd have been great in Tarzan or something like that. Anyway. Never mind. You know how Tarzan got his yell?
How?
Did you ever know that? Oh, good. Hey, listen. I'm glad, because if you didn't know that, you know, there's a lot of trivia thing. I'm a great trivia buff. And I found, yeah, that's it. You know how he got his yell? Okay, well, you see, Tarzan is out in the jungle. You know, no, he was up in a treehouse. That's where he was. Jane was out in the jungle, and she was out there fooling around. I don't know what she was doing. But she's catching fish or something. Yeah, anyway, so she's down by the river, see? And this big alligator came up and had her trapped. And she couldn't get away. And she's screaming, you know, she goes, Tarzan! God damn it, get out of here, I'm in trouble! No, she didn't say that, but she was yelling for Tarzan. And he woke up and he went, oh, Jane, in trouble. So, see, now the thing that a lot of people didn't know, that Jane had a hearing deficiency. No, a lot of people didn't know that. Yeah. She had, you know, and they didn't have hearing aids, you know, so you really had to, hey, Jane! You know, you had to talk loud. Anyway, so she's screaming her head off, and she's yelling for Tarzan, and he sees her down there, and he goes, whoa! And he sees the alligator getting closer, closer, so he grabs his vine, and he jumps down, and he's swinging, and he says, Jane, grab vine, grab vine. And she thought he said, grab mine. See, now, a lot of people didn't know that. See? Now you know. What do you mean you don't believe me? Would I lie to you? Anyway, here's Ty Lemley and Maim, not mine, Maim.
1, 2, 3. You coax the blues right out of the horn. May you charm the husk right off of the corn. May you've got those banjos strumming, plunking out a tune to beat the band. The whole plantation's humming since you brought Dixie back to Dixieland. You made that cotton easy to pick. Oh, May, you give my old mid-julep a kick. Oh, May, you made that old magnolia tree blossom at the mention of your name. Your special fascinational proved to be inspirational. We think you're just sensational, man. Oh, May. Oh, May. You've got those banjos strumming, to beat the band. The whole plantation's humming since you brought Dixie back to Dixieland. You made that cotton easy to pick. Oh, May, you give my old mid-julep a kick. Oh, May, you made that old magnolia tree blossom at the mention of your name. Your special fascinational proved to be inspirational. We think you're just sensational, man. Oh, man.
All right. Ty Lemley. Thank you, Ty. Tomorrow at noon, we're going to be at the Crest Theater, and that's our all vocal set. So if you like the vocals and you want to hear them, come on by the... What's the matter? You won't be here? Well, then we're not going to do it. The hell with it. Anyway, but at noon tomorrow at the Crest Theater. How many... you all know the Crest Theater, don't you? It's we love to sing in there because the acoustics are so great, and it's a beautiful old theater. And so if you want to come by and just hear some of the vocals, we really would appreciate it, because we brought up a whole bunch of those CDs. Oh, there they are. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh God, I forgot that one. Yeah, let's see. In My Solid, you know what it means? The last one, In My Solid, Jeepers Creepers. The Day Isn't Long Enough. You remember that great 04 freshman tune? You know? Shangri-La. Oh, how many of us danced to Shangri-La? You want to hear that? Okay, well, we'll go on then to Cab Driver. It Happened in Sun Valley. Oh, we've got another Mills Brothers tune on here called Cherry that they did. It was great. Sentimental Journey. Well, that features Dan on the vocal. We're not going to do that one? Yes, we are. And... Where Does the Time Go? No, not much. Tumbling Tumbleweeds. Oh, there's a good one. You want to hear a cowboy song? Hot damn. Give me one of those Italian things. That's an arpeggio. You didn't know I could speak Italian, did you? My wife and I were just over in Rome about, 3 weeks ago, something like that. You know, those little kids over there in Rome are incredible. 5 years old, little tiny ones running around speaking Italian. It's incredible. Yeah. Wow. Boy, they're smart. Boy, you guys are easy, man. I think. Anyway, okay. It's my song. Come on. Get your own song. No, wait. Okay, one more time. To me. Keeps cracking me up all the time. I'm a roving cowboy, riding all day long. Tumbleweeds around me, hear my lonely song. Underneath the prairie moon, I ride along and sing a tune. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, along with the tumble and tumbleweed. Years of the past are behind. Nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweed.
is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweed. Oh, I know when night is gone that a new world's born at dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweed. Drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweed.
That's American music, boy, I tell you. Doggone it. You can't be, I was a little kid, and I remember the Sons of the Pioneers. Oh, they were the greatest. Yes, yeah, right. Okay, now we're going to feature our saxophone player again. This is Mr. Steve Johnson, and I got a radio station coming over to monitor here. It's really nice. They just sunk the Titanic. That's what it was. It's a delayed broadcast, is what it is. Anyway, we've Steve is a very creative writer, and has done some wonderful arrangements for us. And that Happy Feet Blues that we did earlier, that he did that one. And of course, there's a tune that is probably the most classic of all American jazz tunes, no matter where you go, anywhere in the world. And we've had the great fortune of being able to travel almost all the way around the world. Japan, Australia, Europe, so forth, so on. And no matter, California, yeah, right. And when, well, that's right, yeah. Sure is. Anyway, no matter where you go, you say the St. Louis Blues, right? And everybody knows the St. Louis Blues. But you've never heard it quite like this. Here. Let it rip. 1, 2, 3.
hate to see that evening sun go down. Yes, I do. I hate to see that evening sun go down. Oh, yeah. Ever since my baby, she done left this town. St. Louis woman with all those diamond rings, she drags that poor man around by the apron string. If it weren't for powder and all the store-bought hair, oh, that guy of hers, well, now he'd be somewhere elsewhere.
Boy, if you don't like that, you got big feet and you don't love Jesus. That's all there is to it, man. That's right.
You know what?
Well, you got half of it.
You got 10.
Yeah, we still got a good 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. We are very blessed in this band. I am very blessed in this band to be surrounded by such magnificent musicians, and you've met most of them. And this next gentleman that I want to introduce you to it's kind of a phenomenon, in that we have a guy who has been with us, what, 4 years now, pretty close to 4 years. Yeah, and he's like, what are you, 20, 22 years old now? 20. No, but to have someone this young who plays this style and as well as he does, it's a great blessing for me, I'll tell you that. And this is Mr. Dan Ellis over here at the piano. Yes. Which one are you going to do? Okay, now, about a year ago, Dan snuck out one night and did his own CD. Good thing it turned out great, boy, or I'd have really nailed him. Here's Dan Ellis and the trio and Pennies from Heaven. Dan Ellis. No, I tell you what, let's just do yeah. Sing. In 1938, I was 5 years old. But anyway, in 1938, the Benny Goodman Band did something that no other dance band had ever done before.
What was that?
Oh, who said it? Huh?
What was that?
Oh, they showed up on time and they were sober. It was kind of a milestone. Now, they did a concert in Carnegie Hall. And the highlight of that whole concert was a number that featured his young drummer, Mr. Gene Krupa. And with your kind permission, I don't know why people say that. And with your kind permission, we're going to do it anyway, with or without your permission. But anyway, but it's supposed to be nice to say it. So with your permission, we'd like to feature our drummer, Mr. Paul Testa, and Sing, Sing, Sing. Take it away. Mr. Greg Wing. Gregory. Over there on the clarinet, saxophone, and vocals from Santa Barbara, California, Mr. Steve Johnson. On the bass and vocals from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Mr. Ty Lemley. That great drummer you just heard from Brooklyn, New York, Mr. Paul Testa. An amazing young pianist from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Dan Ellis.
And on trombone and vocals from Mason City, Iowa, Jim FITZGERALD.
And we are the Kinda
Kinda
Dixie
Dixie
Jazz